Welcome back to Let's Play Dark Souls. Last time we made our way deeper into Oolacile and opened up a shortcut. Got another piece of Artorias' armor and stuff. I'm probably gonna jump cut over this until we get. Well, we'll see. I was gonna say I'll jump cut over, but the shortcut's like right there, past these goons. Yeah, horrible idea for the win. Bye-bye! Wait for the inevitable bodies. Aw, I was hoping they'd jump off after me. I'm gonna go ahead and do the thing that I did with the other elevator and have it at the top waiting for me. Also, I am not doing a full below 25% encumbrance roll now because I'm wearing a little bit of the heavier armor, but must wear Artorias armor. And I'll get to upping endurance eventually. Okay. You can actually see something way in the distance there, but mostly we're worried about the goons of glowing red eyes. The fact that they don't send more than one goon. Found you. Didn't know there was a soul back here, but I just figured the best way to... Hey! So much no stamina. The best way to do this was to get rid of them. And go ahead and check both corners. You, I could deal with... Oh, you leapt back. I can't deal with two of them at once, because while I'm busy attacking one, the other one's gonna throw hexes. Yeah, I can't do that. I can't tank that out. I almost wasted a pine. Let me get that off of there. Oh, Dark Bead! I forgot they can throw Dark Bead. Oh. Ex-player's best friend. It's basically a shotgun blast. Jump cut! No! Oh, you're kidding me! He hit me through the wall! Yeah, okay, I can just aggro you by walking down here. Okay, that works for me. Get up here, you. I don't know how you got through that without staggering. Either way. Oh, a bloated head. I forgot they can drop their head. Head of an Oolacile residence whose humanity went wild after being devoured by the Dark of Manus, Father of the Abyss. No sane person would ever wear it. But look. I am one of you, leave me alone. Roar, snarl. Don't hurt me. That would be priceless if it let you walk up to them without being attacked. Okay, my timing on rolling out of hexes is really bad. Wait, is he gonna follow me? Oh, please tell me I can lure you out of there, you idiot. You really trying to follow me? Or where he stopped. Stopped right there. Still close enough for me to fireball you! Nope. Fireball! Got rid of one of them. Nope. My timing on rolling out of them is really bad, so it was better for me just to take it. Love how the feet actually try to follow the terrain. As long as you don't manage to break it. I glitched it once and ended up with like a really stretched out leg until I walked off of that piece of terrain. Oh! Yeah, if I didn't have my shield up for that, I'd have one shot. Green Titanite shard. How delightful. Too bad I don't use poison. At this juncture. I do not like this guy. And I don't want to lose my 10,000 souls. Onward we go, though. I don't have a choice. Kind of a boss, kind of not a boss. You know, your mileage may vary. I think I can technically just run past this guy into the next... Why have I never tried that? You know what? I want to see what happens if I do this. Watch, he'll follow me. Hurry! Elevator! No! No! Why are you on the dang elevator? Oh, well played. Boop! Boop! Damage. Don't mind me, I'm just going this way. Yay, it remembered. See ya, sucker! I've never actually thought to just try running past him before. Can't believe that. Too bad I lost that, however many souls I had. Bonfire. Now, time for a little bit of backstory while I go back and deal with him, now that I have a bonfire. I mean, I guess it's equidistant from here or the other bonfire, but this way I don't have to deal with the mages. As long as I stay on the right side of the arena. A little bit of backstory. Each of the 4 Lord Souls has a unique attribute, or has unique attributes. I mean, it's not specifically just one thing. Another note that Lord is the name of a specific race, in that they are all very, very tall people, namely Artorias, Ornstein, Gwyn, and a number of others. Oh, hello. No. I think we should fight in the room. They called humans pygmies because, well, humans were tiny compared to them. Just a little bit of backstory, because it said that the Dark Soul was claimed by the furtive pygmy. Well, they were referring to a human, which to them was, you know, pygmy sized. Ow! Ow! Well, the Dark Soul's unique attribute is, or one of its unique attributes is that, if broken apart, the pieces... I could have swore the fireball left my hand. He's fast for a big old heavy fella. It can be broken apart and the pieces can grow and maintain a semblance of self, a desire to grow, and other things. Namely, what I'm leading to is that the humanity items we use are fragments of the Dark Soul. And that humanity itself is viewed upon those that contain a fragment of the Dark Soul within them as a soul. But each of the fragments seeks to grow and reclaim the size of the original Dark Soul, meaning the more you break it apart, the more Dark Soul there is to go around, and, well, Abyss happens. Okay, if I hit him, he does that. How do I hit him? Hey, I'm sorry, the hitbox on that one's a little wonky, unless the shockwave hit me. Am I supposed to just chip him down with a bow and arrow, or? I'd like to get off this ride. There doesn't seem to be a point where I'm given an opening. If I get close, he'll either do something like that, or he swings that one little weight around. It doesn't help that he's classified as hard enough that I stagger off of him with my dagger. I think that's actually what's getting me hurt. Let's try combustion. Just come to think of it, it's the stagger time that's hurting me. Oh, I rolled too early on that one. And that was my own fault. You stab it. When I don't heal, you take forever. When I do heal, you happen to decide to move. I think let's just agree to ignore this guy. See ya. See ya. We ain't dealing with you. You're not worth my time. Peace. Jumps off edge, lands on me, kills me. Then I get nothing. But anyway. I know I kind of really condensed the whole Dark Soul thing there, but you know. Do not walk off there. That's a trap. That's a bottomless pit. That's the Abyss. Even with the Abyss Walker ring, you ain't walking off that and surviving. Also, yes, there are items way down there. And a crystal lizard. Noxious little thing. It's bait. It's quite plain and simply bait. See those red things glistening in the distance? Yeah. You get to where you're glad those enemies have red eyes. There's a lot of them. And if you've got a strength weapon, or, you know, a big sweeping weapon that can hit multiple of them at once, you're great. If you're a dexterity character who's not using the Great Scythe, well, not so great. Or if you're a sorcerer, you can just run in there and, like, wreak havoc. Like that area before with the mage versions of these guys, that's easy for sorcerer. You target the two mages from a distance and just go die. Now the boss part, that boss thing, whatever he is on the other hand, is not so easy. Every class has certain parts of the game they excel at. For instance, when I get to the Duke's Archives, I'm gonna have some issues because there's enemies there that don't bleed. The big crystal golem guys, they're kind of annoying. And I know you'd all just love to see me run in there and, you know, die to being swarmed in the darkness, but I prefer not to this time. There's a mage back there too. But getting rid of all his little gremlins is typically a good first step. Also, keeping Keeping a stalactite in between you until you're ready to strike. Ah! Why did you attack? It's such a strange moment. My character, not his. And yes, that's the dark bead spell. You throw out a cone of small dark orbs in kind of a shotgun pattern in front of... I mean, it's technically a straight line in front of you. I mean, a shotgun pattern would cone it three-dimensionally, but you get the idea. Also, I swear sometimes enemies don't have a concept of the vertical axis. If you're close enough to a ledge, they'll sit at the bottom of the ledge trying to attack you. Behave yourself. I think there's another one straight up ahead. Also those. Those are humanity phantoms. There are multiple theories I could go on with what those are. Namely, a pain in my tails because they deal contact damage. Short-ranged weapon users are not very good against them. Also, there's a Alvina over here, so I'm gonna be going this way. Go, Alvina! Ah! Hey, Alvina! We haven't met her yet, but she's a cat. She's leading us somewhere and meowing. Ignore the humanity phantoms for now. Just follow Alvina. Alvina, where did you go? I can't remember. Oh wait, isn't it right here? Oh, I think it's... Aha, there it is. Oh crud, I forgot I gotta fight a whole bunch of them. Fun fact about the humanity phantoms, they have a high chance of dropping humanity. And they don't typically run straight at you. So if you, okay, this thing is long enough I can at least kinda handle them. I'm probably gonna swap over to the Iato though, just to give me a little more range. Because there's a bunch of them down here. And they come in varying sizes. Smaller, less health. I mean, just pretty straightforward. You can also farm them because they drop humanity. And twin humanity occasionally. Ah, 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 ah. There's a little one. Estus. Sif alone. Sif has dealt with enough of your nonsense. Oh, and they fall off cliffs somehow. I didn't know that, but... Hello, Sif. This is young Sif. Oh, sorry. It's a little hard to watch that and not be moved. Short version, this is where Artorias and Sif made their last stand against the Abyss. Artorias' arm had been broken. That's why during the fight with him you see one of his arms just kind of dangles about, is that arm's actually been shattered. And well, I guess you don't heal. I mean, I don't know if you heal once you're possessed by the Abyss or how it affects your anatomy. But with his last ounce of strength, he used his cleansing great shield to create a barrier around Sif so that Sif would be protected. And Sif was kind of stuck there. And yes, the shield we just found is the remains of the cleansing great shield. It drained the magic from the shield. The full Great Shield of Artorias blocks all status effects, which is one reason it's one of my favorite shields. I'm just gonna show you what this one looks like. You can see it's kind of it's been rough. Let me get out in the light. Wow, I feel like I'm walking slow. That also opened a new shortcut. But yeah, you can see it's been beat up quite a bit. It's missing one of its edges, it's cracked. But it's still a very good shield. I mean, 80% magic resistance is what I sneeze at. Let me switch my weapons back. But yeah, see there's... How are you still here? Didn't I kill you? Chester? Hello, Chester.
Oh, you. You have quite some nerve. Or are you just thick? Fine then. What is it that you need?
He's mad that we beat him up. He charges an arm and a leg for some of these things.
Did you really slay Knight Artorias? I'd heard the Abyss found him first, but even still, that's absolutely treacherous. Yes, magnificently so.
Kind of a hint that you can't trust him. But...
Believe it or not, Ulyseel has brought the Abyss upon itself, fooled by that toothy serpent. They upturned the grave of primeval man and incited his ornery wrath. What could they have been thinking? But to you and I, it's all ancient history. You have to ask yourself, does it really matter?
Unlike him, we have the Lord Vessel, so we can warp to other bonfires, even in other time periods. So he's trapped here. We're not.
Well, you've quite the nerve. I've had enough of you. Well, I'll be seeing you if you survive your travels.
But yeah, that's a shortcut back up to the other place. And down there is the fight with Kalameet, which we're not doing right now. I'm just grabbing this item. But yes, now we have a shortcut. No, this is the wrong one. No, wrong one. I don't want to deal with them right now. Oh, that's right. That doesn't lead technically to a bonfire. Oh, goodness. I've gotten myself all turned around. Okay. Well, the plan is to continue deeper into the Abyss. Because there's stuff we've got to do there. Brave Warrior. I think, yep, that's 5,000. Come on. Soul of the Proud Knight. That should be 3. Hooray, I'm remembering things. Where does this lead again? Oh, yes. To the, oh joy, I've got to run past those Idgit Gardeners area. I could have swore there was a group of them right here that you had to deal with also, but I guess I was wrong. It's probably obvious why I needed 20,000 souls. If not, I want to get a piece of a thing. I really need to upgrade my endurance though, because I want to get back down to 25%. Kind of a catch-22. I need souls to buy the thing, I need souls to upgrade the staff. Firelight. But once I get the thing, we will be pausing. I think we've gone well over time. Oh, I forget you're here. Katarina, man. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Ow! Now I just know you're gonna hit me mid-jump and cause me to go off the cliff. Drag this out longer than it needs dragging. You can go in peace, or you can taste dagger. I accept your answer. One day I'm gonna miss that jump, and I'm just gonna be so not happy.
Hi, Shamai. I didn't expect to meet anybody here.
I keep coming back to buy things, and you still don't expect to see anybody.
Thank you. That was a fine trade. I have this funny feeling we'll meet again soon. And we'll make another fine trade, of course.
Huzzah! What did that do to my weight rating? At 28 of 68? Yeah, I'm almost to 50%! Okay, that's enough stupid for one day. Let's not walk off the cliff. I like Artorias' armor, what can I say? The only thing that would make it better is if the tassel on the back actually moved, but I know hardware limitations at the time. I did hear, somebody told me recently that they added, in Dark Souls 3, a certain somebody's armor set, it's not Artorias', that was missing a tassel, got its tassel, and, you know, in hindsight, I shouldn't have brought it up. I thought I was going to say who it was, and then I decided I should avoid it because it's spoilery. Potentially. But anyway, I'm going to go ahead and pause here, and I will see you next time.